Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it is live stream number 3, managing Schalke 04 over in Bundesliga 2 in Germany. And obviously, it's I moved. Well, I was with Fiorentina. Bit of a long story. There are plenty of videos on the channel, as well as the standalone videos managing Chelsea. Those videos go up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The one has gone up today, but like I say, that's managing Chelsea in the Premier League. That's a journeyman save. But this live stream, I jumped ship. I am with Schalke 04 now. And I think we should jump straight in because we have got this weird German shutdown in December, and we don't open back up again until January. So let's jump straight into the game, so I can do a little bit of button clicking while I sort of chat a little bit. So yeah, we've got this. The German league shuts down, doesn't it, for 3 or 4 weeks in the winter months. I have put a couple of friendlies in there, and well, let's have a quick look in here. So I was on that, and before I removed it. Yeah, so we're on we're actually on 31st. It's the last day of 2013 game, but I've put a couple of friendlies in there, and the first game that we have coming back is the 19th of January in the Bundesliga 2. So we have 19 days to click through now. So yeah, just a little bit late on tonight. I picked my grandsons up and my granddaughter and took them to McDonald's. So a little bit late on tonight. I had a little bit of a chat with my daughter before. Paul Yates out with a cold. Oh, yeah, Paulie's sick, he is. Poor lad, out with a cold. So yeah, I don't know whether it will be a fairly quiet night tonight, because obviously England are playing, aren't they, in the international game against Uruguay, that I'm not the slightest bit interested in, really. So anyway, we're on with this live stream, managing Schalke. Let's offer you to change your season's expectations. I don't think we're going to change the expectations, if I'm honest. We're just going to stay, because I never know in Football Manager where that's a bit of a banana skin. You know, if they've said at the beginning of the season, okay, you know, we want you to get top half of the table, and then you're doing okay. So they say, oh, like promotion playoffs or outright promotion. I don't know whether the game will then try and screw you. I don't know, conspiracy theories and all of that. So anyway, we're going to bob through this now and try and get through to the first game that we will be playing on the 19th of January. Like I say, in Germany, you do get this shutdown that happens before Christmas. Made an offer 165 for Julian Walther, 18-year-old midfield player. He's getting a exciting young prospect. It's got a value of 210,000. You know what? I think we'll accept that, to be quite honest. Right, made off to loan. Okay, so he's the yeah. So if you've not viewed the live stream before, hiya Georgia, mate. How are you doing? Your first one in tonight. Everybody else is off watching England. Well, actually, I'm not sure that's entirely true, because we have lads coming in from Greece and America and whatever. So, but there are internationals on. Yeah, so if you've not watched the live stream before, I did sign this lad. Got you on while watching England. Oh, well, that's all right. That's all right. You're very welcome, George. Yeah, so the story behind this is it's my first season with Schalke, and I did sign this goalkeeper. I was after a German keeper because obviously communication and all of that with the back line. But I couldn't find one, so I signed an Italian one. And as it happens, he's not been that great. Hiya, Stevie. How are you doing, mate? So, yeah. So do we... I think we maybe... I think we may be, because when is this? I have signed a German keeper. Right, so here we go. Hold on a minute in. Right, there's nothing there. So when has he actually come in? Let's have a quick look. Okay, so we've got a German keeper. He's 30 years old. What's his all right, okay then. So he is I'm just trying to get my head around what I've done here now. I think 31. Did he? When is his contract running from to? Where's his contract? 1st of January 31. Right, okay, so he's the keeper I signed. So have we massively increased the level of our squad? Because I'm sure I signed him as better than a 2.5-star goalkeeper. Okay, so we've got a German goalkeeper then that can play backup. Right, okay, that was a bit long-winded. Right, so hold on a minute now. Loan offer. So what they're offering an 18,000 monthly fee. If he's not allowed to speak to, you know what? I think we'll just let him go because I've not been happy with him. And I've put another keeper in nets. So we've got this lad in nets. This Polish goalkeeper who can speak German. I mean, to be fair, he's only a 2.5-star. So Luka Podlek. I thought that other keeper that I've just signed, I thought he was a much, much better keeper than the one I've got. That's him here, isn't it? Let's have a look, attributes-wise. Okay, so I suppose he is a little bit better than Luka Podlek. Right, okay. Well, we're letting the Italian go out on loan. I'm struggling with FM recently. Can't get along with it. Well, that's a shame, George. What is it you can't get along with? Is it the interface? Is it the fact that the game is crashing or whatever? I mean, we're all struggling a bit with that, to be fair. Right, unread. 25 attacking midfielder. Right, okay. Oh, you're losing constantly, right? Okay then. Okay. I mean, Football Manager can be a very, very difficult animal sometimes. Can be a very difficult animal. Okay, so Vonarek is my attacking mid, isn't he? Because Rubino, if I remember rightly, I brought in with me from Fiorentina, wasn't playing that well. Okay, so they've accepted the offer because it meets his release clause. Right, okay. Not a lot I can do about that then, is there? And also Dylan Leonard is going because that meets his release clause. So it looks like I'm going to get robbed of, given we're playing 3 at the back as well, I'm going to get robbed of a centre-back and an attacking mid. So that's not ideal. We could be going into the transfer market then. Let's see if they actually do eventually go. Contract to FC Schalke's Prubisi, 19-year-old. 5-9 DM. Okay. I mean, to get out of this division, we are going to need... we're going to need some players with really good experience. If you have joined the live stream, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. So I'm just doing a little bit of admin here. The German football season doesn't start again till the 19th of January anyway, but just a few offers coming in for players. 500,000 for Andre Schaefer, 19-year-old fullback. 2-star with 4.5-star potential. I don't think I want to let him go, you know. Don't think I want to let him go. So we could be looking... So centre backs, I've got Bauer, Matriciani, Yates, and I've got Sanchez as well. Leipzig, Columbia, 3. Right, okay, then what was he? 2.5-star. It's a bit of a weird signing for Leipzig to make, isn't it? Now, attacking mid could cause me a problem. I mean, I've got Rubino, but he's not been playing particularly well. Let's just have a look at this now. All right, so it looks like he's gone already. Right, we've got Gindorf, who is 29. Not particularly great, is he really? And we've got Rubino. Right, here was me clicking buttons trying to get through to the first game. And oh, we've got him up as a striker. Right, okay. 4-star. Yeah, he's got to be the attacking mid, hasn't he? But I don't think... Well, I suppose we could play Gindorf behind him. And we're playing with 2 DMs, aren't we? What kind of money have we got anyway? 17.46 million. Let's just clear that off. I think I tried to sign this lad. In fact, I did try to sign him. Bodo Glimt. If I remember rightly, he's only just gone him. 18th of January 2030. I think I did try to sign him. He's not on the loan list, is it? It's a bit of a shame that. Because I think he would be quite good in on loan. Dennis Simon would be a good signing. 15 mil low. May well be looking at him if we get promoted. Right, okay, let's have a look for attacking mids and see whether we can find somebody. Hiya Jason, are you alright? How are you finding the game since latest update? Any crashes, issues? Most stable, obviously match engine issues won't really be addressed. I doubt so. FM60. It's since that update, it does seem to have crashed more, Jason. I mean, I've not had a crash yet on the live stream. My Chelsea save did crash. But then I've got people telling me that the game crashes every 3 or 4 games, which is obviously not ideal. Right, we've got an attacking mid here. Slovenian, 3 mil. Would be a superb signing. Did I look for attacking mids on here? "26-year-old Italian, Luis Hassa, 1.7 million. Resolute personality. Italian and Albanian. Grace Sheridan. Your Chelsea save crash. You deserve it for choosing to manage Chelsea. Oh, great comment. Love it. Yeah, I mean, as I've said before, Grace, there are teams I won't manage in Football Manager. I won't manage Manchester United. I won't manage Liverpool. I am a Manchester City fan, so it's doubtful I would manage Manchester City. But I don't really have anything against Chelsea or Arsenal or whatever. So, I would definitely go and manage those teams. Even Spurs. I mean, Spurs are a thorn in Manchester City's side, but I would still go and manage them. I get what you mean. So weird. I don't ever get crashes at all. Not saving before each game. You're on PC. It does seem to happen, from what I can gather. It does seem to happen more on the console, but then it varies between. I mean, it always has done ever since it came out. Crashes and bugs and whatever seem to vary between even one PS5 to another, one Xbox to another. It's very strange. It's very weird. Right, what's this lad here? Okay, he's a German, 23-year-old. It's not his favourite position though, is it really? Although to be fair, they've got him down as a box-to-box with great stamina. 2.8 mil at Paderborn. 23-year-old. And he looks rather good, doesn't he? So he's a 3-star with the potential to be for a leading Bundesliga player. No cons. Release fee at 3.5. Or he's a spirited individual. Is he spirited? Right, okay. Grace, you're a United fan. Well, that's fine. We accept everybody in here. There's no prejudices in here. Suppose how can they fix it if it's not? Yeah, I mean, I suppose that is the big problem, isn't it? It's all very well as saying, because I've got people messaging me saying their game crashes every 3 to 4 games on console. And mine is nowhere near as bad as that. It's irritating when it does it. I mean, while I'm thinking about it, actually, let's give it a save. That prompted me. Grace, I'm glad that you won the cup, though I can't stand Arsenal fans. Yeah, I don't know really. I've never had any problem with Arsenal and their fans, really. I don't know. A lot of City fans at the moment, City vloggers, are on the high horse about Arsenal fans. I don't really get it, if I'm honest. That's a bit of a shame, that. He's got a spirited personality. But then Rubino I think he's resolute, and he's not playing as well. I can't stand what? That moron tried to blame the ref, right? Yeah, I mean, I keep saying that the Premier League this season is just bonkers, isn't it? I mean, I don't think Arsenal are that good, but it looks like they're going to run away with it. But I think that's only because other teams have not stepped up. Liverpool have not been great. United have not been great. City have certainly not been great. Chelsea, once again, not been great. It's an Arsenal fan channel. Yeah, I don't know about him, actually. Don't know about him. Let's add him to the shortlist. I mean, that's just coming off here, isn't it? Got another one run there. Midfield centre, he can't play attacking mid. Let's go into the player database. Let's clear that off. It's a bit of a loss, that, actually, if I'm honest, because he was a good player for me. Him. Right, I did do attacking mid, yeah. Right, okay. Right, okay. So 33 mil. St. Pauli. I quite like that other lad, but the only problem is he's got a spirited personality. What personality has Rubino got? Oh, he's up top there, isn't he? He's going to have to move there anyway. Right, he's a resolute character. I mean, one thing I have noticed on my Chelsea save is the squad dynamics in my Chelsea save are pretty awful. See, even in this one, it's saying it's unbalanced. So most of my squad are thinkers. So what does Rubino come through as? I am starting to give this a little bit more attention. I'm not really giving it any attention up to now. Right, he's relaxed. Mindset relaxed. And how we're going to go on for centre-backs if that centre-back goes. He's not gone yet. But we have got Sanchez, left-footed, no-nonsense centre-back. He can come in there. If you wonder what I'm looking at, I make my own squad planner up. I keep showing this every live stream. I make my own squad planner up. I do it on a piece of good old-fashioned way, piece of paper and a pencil. Make my own squad planner up. So I keep looking at it. That's what I'm looking at. On Matriciani, he is, right, by DJ Bauer, Sanchez, and I've got Yates. Yates, Yates was brought in as, he's only 20. Right, so he could play more games, couldn't he? He's a resolute character, and he's right-footed. So if Leonard goes, Yates could slip in there. That's not too much of a problem. Oh, and we've got that Bock as well, haven't we? The 15-year-old. 3-star. He's 16 now. 16. Do we start playing him more? Maybe we do, you know. Don't be so sure. Beat Arsenal and win game in hand and they will get very nervous. You see, this is the problem. This is what a lot of the City vloggers are saying at the moment. And I know a lot of it's clickbaity, but, you know, I think most City fans are quite confident we'll beat Arsenal at the Etihad. And, you know, get those 3 points on them. I'm not so sure. You know, it's... I mean, okay, the win at Wembley was very, very nice. It was a good win. I didn't expect it at all. I was a bit shocked, if I'm honest, because we have been very inconsistent this season. And this very slow, boring, old-fashioned tippy-tappy football that Guardiola plays is very outdated now. So when I keep saying if we keep playing that, we'll not win anything. Well, we have won something now. I mean, if we get consistent between now and the end of the season, we've got a bloody good chance. But then, are we? I mean, the next game we've got is the FA Cup game against Liverpool at the Etihad. So, my mate in the summer halls playing. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it's... I quite like it, to be honest, because, you know, I suppose if I had it in game, I would have to be. Whereas with this, I can actually pick it up and physically. So I use what's it called? That Tipex. I use Tipex to Tipex them out and then write new stuff in as and when, and that seems to work quite nicely for me. United can still win the league. We just need Arsenal and City to lose all their games. Oh, God. And then we've got... Oh, of course, we have Eichberger. But he is back now. Eichberger. And we were playing that Schaefer. See, Rubino has just not been playing well at all. He's on a 6.69. But having said that, it's weird this. What I find sometimes in Football Manager, so I found in like FM23, FM24 on the console version that the DMs very rarely got good scores. Even though they played really well, they very rarely got good average ratings. And I'm wondering whether, because I'm struggling on my Chelsea save, so I've got Cole Palmer playing there. He's not getting good average ratings. And I've just brought a new lad in. Okay, he's not played many games yet, but he's not getting good ratings either. Arsenal will go to the Etihad and be very negative. Yeah, Steve, I'm not sure how it's going to go there. I mean, they obviously will be smarting from the fact that we beat them at Wembley. So I think it'll be a very different game at the Etihad. I mean, I have no idea how it's going to go. But then, I struggle to get DMs past 6.8. Yeah, it's attacking mids, Jason. It's attacking mids in FM26. So I'm wondering whether that is actually Rubinho is actually playing okay. But he's Garnacho, you'll feel better. Garnacho's playing really well for me. Sean, no, not tonight. No, but I've not really done very much, Sean. We've got this weird shutdown in Germany over Christmas. We don't play again till the 19th, but 2 players have just been sold from under me. So I'm actually looking at potential replacements for them at the moment. I mean, actually, I am... You see, the problem is with Dennis Simon wouldn't come to us, I don't think. He'll not leave Newcastle and come into the Bundesliga too. To sign a new goalkeeper, we're going to have to wait till we get in the Bundesliga, I think. Let's get results. And I get results and an SS or John Midfield for the number 10. What are you saying that you get decent average ratings there? Let's just see if these players go first. It looks like my attacking mid's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Right, he's the young kid, isn't he? Okay, let's just go through this now. If you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. It is a little bit slow going at the moment because we are in a January transfer window and we've got the German shutdown for Christmas. We don't actually play a game until the 19th. And Zvonarek has gone 2.3 million. Butchered the typing. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jason. I do it all the time. I've just started a Salford save. Seems the crashes aren't as bad, but I restart the game every 3 matches. I think, Sean, I think you're the one who said that in a comment somewhere. But you see, restarting the game every 3 matches, we shouldn't have to do that, should we, really? I mean, I don't mind saving the game on a regular basis, but we shouldn't have to be restarting it. Right, what's this lad here? 5.7, 15.5 mil. We don't have that kind of money. Right, yeah, I remember you now, Sean. I remember you now. Yeah, it's so really, you're not testing the game out, are you? Really, you can't tell whether it's crashing because you're reloading the game every 3 games. So it's very poor, that very, very poor, I think. Right, these another sighting young prospects, 4-star potential. Yeah, I don't really want to be selling too many of these young players, to be honest. Stevie just paid 90 million for a new goalkeeper. Seems a lot, but found it tough to get one. It's really tough, Stevie. It's really, really tough. I tried to sign Chevalier from PSG, sorry, and I think I got to 135 mil, and they turned that down. 135 mil for a goalkeeper, bonkers. It's very annoying, but I just want to play the game, and I mean, not as many crashes. I'm okay with. Yeah, that's fine, Sean. Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying it's not really testing the game out, is it, as to whether or not it's going to crash. But yeah, whatever gets you through the damn thing, it can be very, very infuriating, and it seems to be as though the console people are suffering quite a bit with this at the moment, because the crashes do seem to have got worse since the last update. I made my Vimto too strong tonight. It's a bit too sweet. Mind you, I did dash in and do it quickly, so. I'm kind of wondering really whether I spend any money at all, because I've got players that can get me through. I suppose it's the question is, I mean, we've not looked at the league table, but we are in 2nd place at the moment, and so I don't know whether you all saw it, but at the very beginning of the game, the board offered me a revised objective, because they've seen I'm doing well. They've said, look, instead of doing mid or top half of the table, we'll give you a bit more money if you can guarantee, like playoffs or automatic promotion. I've left it where it is, because I kind of feel like that's a bit of a banana skin. I've gone through 4 seasons on PS5, 4 seasons on PC. Not one issue so far. Games, all right. Appreciate it's very 50-50, and that's been generous. Isn't it weird? That is really weird, that, Jason. Really weird. When other people are... I mean, I've done it live. 3 live streams on the trot, the game crashed. Investing could get you promotion. Yeah, you are right, Stevie. You are right, yeah. It's always a balancing act, isn't it, really? And of course, the danger is if I don't spend that 15 million, they might just give me 15 million if I manage to get promoted. I've had to do it every 3 matches before the update crashes was bearable. That's common, but at the moment it seems at least every 3 to 5 matches. I mean, I've been trying because I used to be a computer engineer, and I've been trying to like rack my brains as to why it should be different between PS5s. I mean, I've said before, like my PS5, I bought it brand new for FM26, so it's an. But even on a brand new PS5, it still crashed. So is it like the weight of data on there? Because I all I have on it is this and Assassin's Creed. Personally, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Let me just have a look through my team then. Right, so I've got Dorado on the left, who is very good. See, Schaefer on the right. He's got very, very good potential, Schaefer, and he's resolute. My advice, don't want to spend it, don't, but come March or April, players are available to sign them. That's when that money will be. Yeah, no, I found that before, Jason. Jason is unbelievably lucky. Yeah. I mean, I think I have got quite a good young squad here. But then I don't know what's happening with Leonard at the moment as well. I don't know whether he's going. I mean, do I carry on playing Rubino then as the playmaker? Because he can playmate, can't he? Maybe not, actually. Passing of 11. I'm on Xbox and it does seem worse. Yeah, I think from what one or two people have said, it does seem a bit worse on Xbox. I don't know why. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Maybe it's a loyalty bonus. I bought every game since '92. Maybe it is, Jason. Maybe it is a loyalty bonus. You could be right there. So up top. Oh, we've got Melia, haven't we, as well? It's very difficult playing two saves. I forget who I've got. Whereas Melia is back fit again. And I've got Kitamura, but when I played him, he's not been particularly good, has he? I mean, so let me just clear that off again. So what is the best player that's on there for half decent money? An inside wing back, 2.1 mil, 4-star. There's two with really good potential. Ricardo Mendoza at a centre back, 6'3". Can head a ball. Jumping reach is great. 8.4 mil. And the other one is this lad here. 20-year-old Rio Avenue. He's injured at the moment though. And doesn't look that great, to be honest. What's on the short list then in midfield playmaker? Of course, this is a problem I've got as well. Is did try to sign that lad. Yeah, but Lee, I mean, the thing is, we keep saying that, don't we? We keep saying, oh, next update, but they seem to like fix some stuff and then break other stuff. Hiya, Craig. How are you doing, mate? Right, okay, so we've got to look at this here. Streamling is slightly interested here. So there's an English lad here. Left fullback. We don't really need a left fullback. Extremely interested. Wing back on the right. Nigerian. We would lose him in January though, wouldn't we? And I'm all right for fullbacks, wing backs. Slightly interested. Ben Nelson, he's injured though. Extremely, very interested. Very interested. German. My word, he's he couldn't. His name couldn't be more German, could it? Wilfried Wulschlager. Wilfried Wulschlager. He's resolute. Can play DM. 3.2 mil. 6'5". Can he mark and tackle? Only play started after not playing since I was a kid. Bloody hell. This is why I don't like doing transfers online, because I literally could sit here for hours looking at players, and I don't really like to jump too much, if I'm honest. I mean, DMs, I do need a DM, I think, because I'm playing with two, and I've got Lemk, Schallenberg and Gruger. So I've got 3 for 2 positions. 20-year-old German. Has to, when he's passing, needs to work on becoming more consistent. Needs to develop further. There's a race class of 3. Pressive jumper rate, so he's resolute. Good in the air. Can play in a couple of positions. I'd be gutted if it happened to me. Yeah, it's very frustrating that when it crashed on my Chelsea save. I mean, at the moment with that Chelsea save, every game is so important, because top of the Premier League, I've got United breathing down my neck. I'm also back in the Champions League. Every game is so important. If you get a win, it's like, yes, another 3 points, move forward. And I played the game. I think I won 3-0 away from home. And I thought, great, another 3 points. I think it was a league game. It wasn't Champions League. And as soon as I clicked the button, it crashed. And I thought, oh, my God. But I thought, you know what? I'm not doing a best of 3. I won that game, fair and square. So I just instant resulted it. I think the best I could get was a 2-0 win. But it is frustrating. Very frustrating. The group who actually likes a lot of the new UI crashes and fun. I mean, yeah, Sean, I've got used to the game now. I quite like it. I think I've found where most stuff is. The only thing I'm struggling with now is the dynamics, squad dynamics. That's the only thing I'm struggling with. I'm not quite sure, because on PC there was ways to get your squad happiness up, wasn't there? There was ways and means. I'm not sure how you do that on console, and I'm having a bit of a problem with Chelsea save, in that half my team are thinkers, and it's saying it's unbalanced. And I've just looked in this, and it's exactly the same. So, and I'm not sure how you fix that. God's name, has Foden managed to get in the England squad? Oh, has he? Right, okay. Yeah, Jason. I mean, if you're not aware, I'm not a great lover of international football, so I've not really looked, to be honest. He's very determined, this lad, as well, and only 3.2 mil. I think the UI is way better on console version. The PC one gave me a headache first few hours. It's just a top bar than a sidebar. let's just let's ponder it a little bit. Let's see what we think. Sometimes, like playing a game and then realising I've not got enough attacking mids, sometimes that does it for me. Yeah, I don't really want to sell him if I'm honest. A loan approach for Prenage. So you don't want to pay any money for him at all. What's his... it's on 2.8 a week. I mean, can we not convert that into a transfer offer? Go on, you can have him for 40k. How about that? No, I didn't think you would. I hate international breaks. I'll watch major tournaments. Sean, I started a new one because in my United save it crashed in the Champions League final. It was a brilliant game where I scored 92nd minute to go into extra time, won on penalties, and the game crashed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so Leonard has gone as well now. Okay, so Amiri has gone as well. All the buyout clauses are being met. Mate, it's only 525,000. It's not huge, is it? Yeah, this is the problem. It's player interest, isn't it? That's the big problem. Extremely uninterested, all of these. Dubious. .6'1". He wouldn't be a bad signing, would he? 28, loads of experience as a backup DM. This is a problem if I depressing used to fake man to make me I have to fake it to make me younger. I want to cry. Imagine being 73, Jason. See, he could play make, couldn't he? 4.8 mil. He would definitely make our team better. 4-star. Would need to learn the language though. But he could adapt very well. Release clause of 4.8. Yeah, I know, Jason. Yeah, I live in an assisted living place. So the lady who lives at the end of the corridor here, she's 94, and the fire alarm went off the other day, so I went out on the corridor. So we're having a bit of a chat afterwards, and she was, we got talking about ages and stuff, and I said I was 73. And she was shocked. She said, oh, you only look about 60. But I said in the last live stream, when my dad never looked his age. When he died, he didn't look as he, and he died when he was in his 80s. Never looked his age. I think it's just in the genes. Right, okay, so he's Chilean, 28-year-old, model citizen. So good was Boston Charm, as you would have seen them. Yeah, Jason, probably not the best person to ask about that. I absolutely despised him. Despised him. I've been a City fan now since I was like 8 or something like that. My dad started taking me to Main Road, and love to watch Duncan Edwards. Yeah, I looking unbelievable for 73. Yeah, I mean, obviously my focus was on the likes of Johnny Cross and Bert Trautmann. I went to his testimonial, Bert Trautmann's testimonial. But of course, then I came along more or less at the right time because we get in fact I remember I've told the story a few times. I mean, we're getting into like my early teens now, but I remember my dad saying to me, "I'm going to Bury tonight, so to watch." We used to live in Levenshulme in Manchester, so it was a fair trip. He didn't drive, and he said, "You want to come?" So I said, "Yeah, okay." He said, "We're actually looking at a player from Bury," and he said, "We'll get to see him tonight." So I'm like, "Oh, what's his name?" And he's like, "Colin Bell." Of course, I had no idea who Colin Bell was. And apparently Malcolm Allison was there that night as well. And anyway, we went and watched him. And I don't remember being particularly impressed by him. But anyway, of course, we did sign him. Francis Lee, Mike Summerby. Yeah, what a great time that was. But this is like I say, I don't do banter, and I don't go over the top about City because I've been there on a cold, wet, windy night at Stockport County when we got beat, and so yeah, we've had some great success, but I know where we've come from. Was he the keeper who broke his neck? Yes, he was, Jason. Yeah, broke his neck in the cup final. Shocking. United fan here. Um, yeah. I think the doctors told him that if it had played on much longer, I'm not sure. Did they say it would have been paralysed for life or something? But yeah, he broke his neck and carried on. Absolute nutter. I do like this fella. He's Chilean, can't speak the lingo, but I do like him. At 28, he's got loads of experience. Take us into the Bundesliga. It's perfect from what I see. The Sixers there wasn't the rivalry like today. Some fans, it's like pure hatred nowadays. Oh, believe me, Jason, it was. Yeah, it was. I remember going to. I was with my dad, and I remember going to watch City play United. At Old Trafford, and we were stood in the paddock on one of the side stands. And of course, I had my City scarf on, which maybe was a bit stupid, but and we won that game. And as the game was coming to an end, a United fan walked past me and spit in my face. And of course, that kind of thing, when you've got a rivalry going, does not help at all. So I have quite a hatred for Manchester United, quite a hatred for them. But anyway, let's not get into that, shall we? I do like this lad. I really do like him. 4-star. What was his buyout clause? Was there a buyout clause mentioned? Oh, it was in here, wasn't it? It was in here. His release fee is 4.8 mil. Hi, Stuart, mate, how you doing? So chat with you about the game. Yeah. No, it's even in those days it was City United was it was a massive game, massive game. Referees now, that's a different combo. um, I don't know whether I'm overthinking this a bit. I don't think he'll come, to be honest. Let's offer the 4.8. Let's go with that. And I don't think he'll come. But let's see if we can upgrade this team a little bit. Yeah, I hate City, not as much as Liverpool, though. It's a weird thing, isn't it, Sean, that, I mean, over the last few seasons, I've kind of come to hate United less because they've not been as much of a threat, whereas Liverpool, like I say, I would never manage them in Football Manager because I think I hate them more than United now. Do I think Tottenham will get relegated? It's looking very, very dodgy, isn't it, Stuart? Very, very dodgy indeed. I mean, losing 3-0 home to Forest, now that's going some, but it really irks me with Spurs. I've said a few times now, we played them a few weeks ago. We're winning 2-0 at half time. The team got booed off, roundly booed off at half time, and then came out and scored a wonder goal and what potentially looked like a foul goal, and got a 2-2 out of it, and then looks like they might be a championship team next season. I don't know. It's difficult. Football is a strange game. I think if that Tudor is there on game 30, they go down. It's weird, isn't it? It's absolutely weird. Right, let's run this through. Let's see whether... Oh, way up. It looks like he's coming. Right, what are they looking for? 48 to 62. What am I paying for my players? Wages-wise. Oh, I'm paying Melia 50. Okay. When I was growing up, City weren't really a rival. They were rubbish in that period, so they weren't any kind of threat. Well, I remember, like going back to the years when we weren't great, and very often, you would speak to like, like friends, acquaintances, people that you met, and you're like, oh, I'm a City fan. Oh, City are my second team. I always follow City's results. And there were so many people who had City as a second team. But of course, we were no threat then. So, I mean, now everybody hates City, don't they, Tottenham always turn up against City. Yeah, they do. It's a weird thing. But when I was growing up, City wasn't really a contender. No, well, we weren't. It's no offence at all, Sean. We weren't. Absolutely not. I mean, you have to say, the money has turned our club around. There's no doubt about it. But what I will qualify that with is we spent the money in the right places. I mean, we maybe didn't at the beginning. We were chucking money around like it was going out of fashion. But once Guardiola came in and settled it down, we were buying players for positions, and I think we have spent it very wisely. But money certainly talks, there's no doubt about it. My first memory on a dab was the Main Road Massacre, Oldfield hat-trick, lost 5-1. that's a bit of a shame, isn't it, Jason? Until 2010 or so, but for my young years, it was Chelsea, at Liverpool and Leeds. Yeah, it's weird how football has these cycles. I'm going in for this fella. Wants to be a star player. You can be a star player, mate. What contract do you want? 53. I don't really want to give you that if I can help it, mate. And how about coming down to 43? 51, 46. Mine would be Wigan as a second team, just because I'm from Wigan. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Are you worried about the 115 charge hearing nonsense of a 60-point deduction today? I'm not in the slightest worried about it, Jason. Not in the slightest worried about it. You know, if you for me, and I mean, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, I'm a City fan, so I'm wearing blue tinted specs all of the time. But in my opinion, most football fans don't know anything about this. They've just picked up the Sun and seen City cheated 115 charges, and they've just read that and right, okay, we'll run with that. So everybody calls us a cheat. They don't know the background to it. The companies that we are supposed to have committed fraud with are multinational companies that they're listed on the stock exchange. You know, do you think those companies would have, gone into fraudulent negotiations? No, not at all. I mean, there's 3 points to it. The other thing is I would say that if you investigated any Premier League team, there will be... I mean, look at the Liverpool thing, for instance. This is a really good for instance. Look at the Liverpool thing where 2 of our scouts left, went to Liverpool, and then used the login codes and logged into City Scouting Network. That's massive fraud. That's not good. That's nasty. But that was all settled out of $1 million. I think Liverpool paid us $1 million for that. That never went any further, and nothing was ever. It's never brought up now. But that's nasty. That's horrible. And also, how long's it been going on for now? Do you not think for 1 minute if the Premier League had have won this, they would have been coming out shouting from the rooftops, "We've won, City are getting relegated, we've done this for you all, and we've got rid of them"? Do you not think? I think it's weird. I'll eat my hat if there's anything with... The only thing we might get charged with is non-cooperation, but it's like a lot of people have said, you know, would you comply with a fraudulent investigation? I mean, you know, I'm going to say this. I'm a Manchester City fan, but I'll be very, very surprised if any of it is proven. Very surprised. But the problem is mud sticks, you know, so we will always be known as the team who cheated and bought all the trophies. There's not a lot you can do, is there, really? That's my verdict, and I'm sticking to it. I've definitely made this Vimto too strong. Stuart, I heard news that if Chelsea beat Everton, that Arne Slot would have been sacked and Alonso would be brought in. Oh, I think that's pretty nailed on. Yeah, I think that's pretty nailed on. I think Alonso will definitely come in and manage Liverpool. I think they'll just give Slot till the end of the season, and then they'll bring Alonso in. Chelsea confessed to theirs and got sod all. I actually hope they haven't cheated, mainly because it would be a stain on the last 15 years of the Prem. Yeah, there are so many connotations, Sean, aren't there? And but you see, once again, you know, you have to go through all of this and just get back to basics. So once again, people read the Sun, 115 charges, they've cheated. And of course, then if they do read a little bit further down, it's like City are going to get relegated to the Vanarama at North, and they're going to be fined, blah, 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 blah. And people read that and then they believe it. That can't happen. It can't happen. You know, the only thing that could happen is is we get relegated to the Championship, or would have to be done. They couldn't just say, right, you're relegated. They would have to give us a massive points deduction that would mean there was no way that we could stay up, and we'd have to get relegated, because it'd have to be done on a relegation and promotion basis, wouldn't it? But when you start reading all of these things and like the clickbait stuff on YouTube, you realise people haven't got a clue what they're talking about. It's, I don't know, like I say, there's so many underhand dealings that go on. Look at Chelsea, for instance. Okay, they admitted it, and they've been let off nice and leniently. Does that make any difference? You've still cheated. You still gained a sporting advantage. The fact that you've admitted to it shouldn't really make any difference. But I'm not that fussed, really. I don't really care. It's what worries me more is teams like Everton and was it Forest, Leicester, teams who get deducted points for going over certain limits. And I'm like, what is the point of that? Everton are struggling to survive anyway, and then you're going to deduct some points. Those kind of things worry me more. Stuart, there was fairly concrete news in January saying that Slot is guaranteed the sack in the summer, but has the rest of the season to prove why he should be kept. Yeah, I think it's a bit of it's not a very well kept secret, is it? I think Alonso will come in the summer. Yeah, definitely. I'm just waiting for the verdict, because especially me being a United fan, I can't get swayed a lot either, so I chosen to wait for the verdict. Yeah. I don't understand why it's taking so long. I don't know. It's bonkers. And the other thing you've got to look at as well is look at the players that we've signed while all of this has been going on. Haaland signed a 10-year contract. We've signed players like SCHALKE and other players as well who've come in. Do you think they would have come into a club that potentially is going to be playing in the Championship next season? I don't think so. I mean, maybe they've got clauses in the contracts. I don't know. I mean, the best thing for everybody, and it would stop all of these questions being asked, the best thing would be if they just come out with the thing. Because you're just constantly going to get this, the verdict's coming out tomorrow, 60-point deduction, blah-de-blah-de-blah. It doesn't help anybody, does it, really? To be fair, even if they are found guilty, the max they will get is a transfer ban. Do you think so, Jason? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so we've got a 3-0 win there in that friendly. So just having a quick look now here. Let me just have a look at this. Right, so we have lost that centre-back now. So we could bring this Yates in. I mean, he's played and he got a 7.2 average rating. So he played well in that game. Hiya, Trev. How's it going? Did I miss anything? You miss absolutely nothing, Trev. I've been on for just over an hour. And we're in a weird transfer window and a weird German shutdown over Christmas. So, no, there's not been a lot happening. I've lost 2 players, so I'm trying to replace them at the moment. I mean, we could play him at centre-back. He's on loan, so I probably do need... And let's just put him in there for now. Is Bauer left-footed? Bauer's left-footed. Right, okay, so we do need some backup there. We've got the young kid, Bock, who is now 16, so he can come and play a bit of... have a bit of game time. I mean, in many ways, I've always said I like to look at things from both sides. So, when it all first came out, I thought, well, you know what? If we've done wrong, throw the book at us because we deserve it. But then the more you look into it, but of course, see, I am going to say all of these things because, I've been a City fan for donkey's years. So I'm always going to back my own team. Yeah, and we've got Sanchez as well, haven't we? Who is left-footed. Have I already done that one? I've done that one. Bock is either-footed, handy. I mean, to be honest, he's 3-star with 5-star potential. At 16 now, he probably needs to start playing games. Right, I don't think I'm going to replace the centre-back then. Not going to replace the centre-back. I mean, I think Podlecker's been doing a good job in goal. Reading reports because we've now been told the verdict's going to be soon, like 4 times. Yeah, I know, Sean. It's funny because like weeks and weeks go by, and then you know, like in an odd moment where your thoughts adrift, and it's like, oh, 115. What's happening with all that? I mean, it's actually 134 or something, isn't it? It's not 115. But what it is, if you break it down even further, it's like it's 4 or 5 misdemeanors over a period. And within those misdemeanors, there's like 20 counts of that misdemeanor. So it's actually 4 or 5, but 20 counts of it. I mean, there is other stuff as well, isn't there, about paying Mancini off the books. Now, whether that did happen or not, I don't know. But like I say, I'm pretty sure if you looked into all the Premier League clubs, I bet there's a lot of that stuff goes on. I mean, Chelsea have just admitted to stuff, haven't they, that he's quite underhand. So you can bet your life there's stuff going on like that at other Premier League clubs. I think if we bring this DM in, I think we might be all right, you know. Although striker, seeing as I'm playing with 2 strikers, I'm wondering whether a striker might be a good idea. Got a Portuguese lad who's playing at Hertha Berlin. 4-star. He's got a balanced personality though. What's he been doing? 15 appearances. He's only scored 2 goals. The way the Premier League has handled it, it's a joke, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of questions in there about the way that... I mean, it's not just the Premier League, is it? There's lots of organisations that are not run very well. I don't know. I mean, lots of City fans are like, you know, when we found not guilty, Master should go, and all his cohorts should go as well. I mean, whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not very keen on him. He scored 2 goals, 6.63. Target forward, got a German lad here. Fairly determined. 13 appearances, 6 goals, 1 assist, 6.62. "23-year-old Otto Strange, Bochum." Have I looked at strikers here? Yes, I have. Matched 3. Jose Reyes. 2.8 mil. "11 appearances, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7.17. Jose Reyes. He's playing for Real Madrid B. 2.8 million. He's quick. Great anticipation. Composure's a bit low. And he'll lose his star rating wise. He'll lose his half a star playing him up front. FFP needs rewriting completely, to be honest, especially with quite a lot of clubs now being on the verge of breaking it at the moment. It's a very difficult and complicated subject, isn't it? It's hard as a City fan. It's hard for me to talk about it because I know we've been given a massive advantage by, the money coming in, and that money has then brought more money in. I mean, like winning the Champions League brings a lot of money in. The treble, 4 Prems on the bounce. It's just money after money after money, isn't it? But you only get there if you get that initial money in. Of course, what they've done with Newcastle now is they're trying to stop them from doing a Manchester City. So, and this new thing that they're bringing in seems a bit weird. I don't know. It's a bit like the offside rule. Instead of sorting it out and simplifying it, and they seem to be making it more complicated. It's a bit strange. If you have joined the live stream, it's probably a little bit boring for you at the moment because there's not much football going on. But I am in a January transfer window and managing Schalke 04. We're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, by the way. But the German league shuts down in the middle of December and doesn't open up again until the 19th of January. So that's why we're in a little bit of a lull at the moment. Right, it looks like it's Saghetti who's going. He's going on loan, isn't he? It's weird, you see, because he's a better keeper. But then we weren't doing well with him in goal, so. I'm surprised this Chilean has who's this? Ramirez. Who's he? Centre back. We're all right for centre backs. Bok taken ill. 9 right. So even if I wanted to play him, I can't. I mean, if I go in here and edit search, let's look for goalkeepers that are German. And anything up to the age of 32, 23 to 32. The issue would be clubs like City, Newcastle, who have no limit to what they could spend. It is difficult, Sean. I'm not gonna sit here and defend my club that much because, I had this. My brother died 2 years ago, but he was only 58, but he was a massive City fan as well. Lived in Stockport. I mean, obviously I come from Levenshulme, and I've lived in Stockport myself. But we used to converse on the phone every match day. And when the money came in and we started paying these huge wages out, we did have the discussion many times that, should we actually pack in watching football? Because the money's now talking. It's getting silly. And I think we were both, we were both, we never did it, but the conversation was there. We did have the conversation. And I think we came to the conclusion, well, there's nothing we can do about that. We love our club so much. We'll have to go along with it. But we did have the conversation. And like I say, I can't defend the amount of money that my club has had at all. Just trying to be balanced, really. Okay, so there's Jan Rijkaard, fairly professional, 3.5 star ball playing goalkeeper. I'm a bit surprised about the one that I brought in. I thought he was a lot better than 29-year-old. I don't know. Let's add a few attributes in. Aerial reach, command of the area, handling, one-on-ones, reflexes, 15s, that takes everything out. Okay. Vincente Pizarro. I'm sure I've had a Pizarro before. There should have been a universal cap put in a long time ago, in my opinion. Say 200 mil a season net or something. Yep. Yep. I think is it true though that there are more American owners now in the Premier League than there are like Middle East owners? Okay, so we've got this defensive midfielder in. So I'm getting a B from the board. Okay. Is that all? I am still wondering whether... So we've got a day and we've got Viega. A day and Viega. So how good are they at playing attacking mid? Okay, Viega, 2.5 star, 3 star, 24-year-old Spanish, fairly determined. I don't think he's the answer, is he? And who else was that? A day. Ah, now we're talking. He is more of a 24-year-old as well. Star player, right, okay. I mean, maybe we should put what's his marking and tackling like? So if I play him there, a day looks a very, very good player. I think he did get injured though, a day, didn't he? If I remember rightly. I think so, but some people think there shouldn't be a limit to what can be spent. That's because of the bigger owners like the Middle Eastern ones. Yeah, it is. It's, you know, I mean, like I say, I've been a City fan for a long time. I mean, in my teens, I used to go and stand on the Kipax, and I've said before, I used to have to, because I had a paper round, so I used to have to leave early to go and get my paper round. I think I had to be back in OBS Studio disconnected. That's OBS Studio, by the way, for some reason disconnected and then connected again. Yeah, so now it's like you feel very disconnected, don't you? You know, I mean, there's a big thing going on at the moment with this new stand that this extension that they built, and the 1894 group and various other city groups are discussing with the club where the tickets are going to go. And some of the prices, I mean, you know, I've said it before, you know, looking like my son-in-law, he was looking for Champions League tickets for him, myself, my two grandsons and my granddaughter to go. And I think it was nearly £600 for tickets to get into a Champions League game. Might have been Leverkusen or something like that, I don't know. It's just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Trev, just looked it up. 11 out of 20 Premier League clubs have American owners. All right, so half the Premier League then. I don't know. I don't have no answer. No, none of us have got easy answers to it. I just don't know. But then, you know, it's like, you know, would we have ever seen David Silva in the Premier League? Would we have ever seen Yaya Toure in the Premier League? Sergio Aguero? Would we have seen any of those players in the Premier League if City would have not got that money? I mean, it's not. I'm not saying, you know, that it makes it any better, but sad. I wanted season tickets. You know, it's impossible. Just how the waiting list is. It is, and the thing I've always said this about football. I mean, the number of times, particularly when I moved out of Manchester and moved to Preston, because I used to go back then every midweek. I mean, I don't go these days, like mobility issues and stuff, but I used to go back all of the time. And you know, you go back, watch a game on a wet, windy night, you get beat 3-0, and I've got to drive all the way back to Preston. You know, I mean, what other forms of entertainment? You know, you spend that money on going to the cinema or the theatre or whatever it is, and you get some enjoyment out of it. The only enjoyment in football is when you bloody win the game. If you lose it, then it's not enjoyment at all, is it really? But the price of tickets now is it's gone way past the kind of ordinary working man, hasn't it? It's a shame. And I'd love to get my twin grandsons to the Etihad, but it's the more time goes on, the more it just looks impossible. I'd love to be there with them. For me, it'd be like the pinnacle for me. Just being at the Etihad with my grandsons would be just amazing. Yeah. I mean, they've got season tickets to Preston North End, but it's hardly the same, is it really? And when a season ticket holder can't go to a game, they give you a percentage back and then sell that seat a much higher. This is the problem, Sean. This is the problem. You know, yeah, there was something, I think before the season started, City had done a deal with some ticket reseller. And as soon as they mentioned it, every City fan's heart just sank, because you know you're going to get screwed. It's wrong, isn't it, really? If you have joined the stream, I am playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Schalke 04. And we're just chewing the fat at the moment over the way the Premier League is structured, ticket prices, the money that's involved these days. So we're just having a bit of a chat about that, because we are in a bit of a lull here. We're in a January transfer window, and also we got this weird 4-week break that the Germans have in December into January. But we are coming up to the first game of the night, so hopefully we'll maybe get into some football, since I've been on for an hour and a half. This must be a record, this. Yeah, this must be a record. Okay, we're playing Paderborn is an away game in 3 days. So finance-wise now, 15.8 mil we've still got. I mean, if I said to hell with it, let's just buy a player for any position, the best player that we can get with that kind of money available. See, I know he won't come. I would love him. I'd love him to come. Although, to be fair, we don't really play that way. I'd have to move him forward. 6 million. I have offered for him before, but he won't come. No, it's been withdrawn. He won't come. He's not interested. Waiting for my daughter to get a bit older because I'm actually luckier than most. An uncle who does have a season ticket, so I'm going to ask him if he can get 2 extra ones. Yeah, it's great. You can't beat that, can you, Sean? You just can't beat it, you know. It's yeah, just to be there with your kids or your grandkids is because my twin grandsons, they're football mad, absolutely football mad. One of them, he's so clued up on football. He gives me stats and information that I'm like, where the hell have you got this from? They're absolutely potty on football. They play in a team. And that's what all the pinging's been, if you've been wondering. So the manager of the team is organising friendlies and stuff for the summer that they can play in. But yeah, they're absolutely potty on football. They've got all of the City kits and everything. The dad buys them, and yeah, it's nice. It's a shame though when you can't get that opportunity to do it. I got my girlfriend tell her family leave my daughter alone about football because her family's Liverpool fans. I said, I don't know how that goes. You know, is she my niece and nephew? Yeah. So my nephew, as he's a Red. I mean, they're like late 40s now, but he's a Red. She's a mad City fan. How that works, I'll never know. I mean, my ex-wife wasn't interested in football at all. I don't know what's worse, really. Having a wife who is not interested in football at all and doesn't want you to go, or having one who's of the opposite persuasion. But yeah, I don't know how that works at all. Liverpool, Everton, City, United. Must be an absolute bloody nightmare. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's any players here who actually would... I said I don't want to disrupt Dorado's learning, basically. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's extremely uninterested. I should have looked at that, shouldn't I? Callum Scanlon, once again, that would affect Dorado. But they're looking forward to the release of that Panini World Cup sticker book. Oh, they've got it. They've already got it. If it's the one you're talking about, yeah, I was there last week. One of them brought the book out and he's showing me through it. And he's, I've got this one. And as soon as he's got hold of it, he's on his phone then. No. It's worth 20 quid, this, Grandad. Then he flicks over. Bub. It's worth 15 quid, that, Grandad. So I said, I'll buy you some on. Anyway, I went to Tesco and bought them both some. Not cheap though, are they? Bloody hell. Not kidding. Luckily, she's chosen United already at 3. Let's hope it stays that way. Are you sure, Sean? She's chosen United at 3? Or is there a bit of arm twisting going on there? It's called child cruelty, that, you know. Child cruelty. Buy her a blue and white shirt for Christmas. Only joking. Oh, my God. It's funny because the manager of my grandson's team, he's a big Liverpool fan. So he's always winding him up. Always winding him up. He'll say to him at training, I'll put you in the team on Sunday, but you have to promise me to go and buy a Liverpool shirt. He's always winding him up. I don't know whether there is, you know. I'm not convinced that a family got her a Liverpool shirt. She didn't like it, but I got her a United one, and she loves it. All right, okay then. Oh my God, they bought her a Liverpool shirt. Dear me. Oh my word. That's not good. I mean, you know, I know you're a United fan, but I would put my foot down with a firm hand there. Buying her a Liverpool shirt, my God. That's not on, is it? Simon is unhappy. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised really. Although I am playing Schaefer over that side. I mean, what's he worth? It's 275,000. Alone. Okay. Right. If he's whinging, then 275,000. Let's put him on the transfer list. My God, that Vimto is way too strong. Way too strong. I mean, it won't sell. I mean, we all know Football Manager, don't we? He won't sell, but, you know, you've got to give it a go, haven't you? Schaefer. Nope, sorry, you ain't having Schaefer, mate. You are not having him. What's his expires in 1 year clauses? 5 more. What are they? A minimum fee release clause of 550,000. You're joking, aren't you? All right, thanks for coming in, mate. Sean, mate. That's yeah, good chat tonight. Good chat. Streaming tomorrow. No, I only stream Mondays and Fridays, Sean. I should be back on Monday about half. Well, actually, thinking about it, I think there's a friendly on Monday. The coach has put in 6 till 7. I will be on Monday, but it might be a little bit later. It might be like 7:45ish on Monday. Should you be buying players under the influence of a strong Vimto? Oh my God. Comment of the evening, that one, Stevie. Comment of the evening. Love it. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Right, this release clause, I'm going to put that up to 7.5 mil, and we're locking that in. I don't want anybody coming in for him. I've got high hopes for him, Schaefer. 6.5. Right, okay, let's see what he wants. 7 now. Right, okay, we'll do that. I'll be off Monday. Thanks for coming in, Sean. Thanks very much for contributing, mate. Right, okay, so we tied him down to a new contract. Because there seem to be a few people sniffing around him, and I don't want him going. So, I mean, 7.5 mil's a bit bonkers, but I do. He's German as well, you see. So, right, okay. Well, I didn't do me bloody answer, did I? Oh, I've got some scout reports coming in here. What's this all about? Scout reports. What's this here? No, contract to FC Schalke's Marco Kircher. Yep, not too bothered about him. Dorado showing pleasing progress. That's why I don't want to bring in another left wing back. Because I have got people who can play there. But I don't want to hinder Dorado's progress. Progress is the word I was looking for. A loan offer for Shaman. Not Shaman, Sayman. £175. All right, okay. Oh, they're offering. Yeah, we'll have that one. He can go for sale if he wants. That's fine. Schellenberg. Got through on the 1st of July 2031. That's okay. That's fine. That one. That's okay. I mean, he is DM at the moment, but the fact that I've got is it a day? And I've signed this new DM, that's not a problem. And he's 32 anyway, so that's not a problem. Schaefer showing pleasing progress. Good. That's nice. Ramirez, 3.5 star. What is he then? Excellent signing. 24-year-old Argentinian centre-back. Okay. Tell you what I've not done. I've not saved it for ages. If you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Schalke 04. Playing with a keyboard and mouse, by the way. Keyboard and mouse is the way to go with the console version. Hiya Cameron, how are you doing, mate? Vitinha, loan deal, loan completed. Yeah, not too bad, Cameron. Not too bad at all. Yeah, it's been... yeah, the kids broke up today, didn't they, for Easter, so finished at 2. They went to after school club, but then my daughter messaged me and said, can you pick them up at 4:30? Because after school club finished early as well. So anyway, I picked them up and took them to McDonald's. Picked my granddaughter up on the way. And then we went to McDonald's. And then I went back to my daughter's and had a bit of a chat. So I was a bit late coming on tonight, but all good. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this. So we've got Gruger, he's a box-to-box. Okay, so in other words then, a day can back up for him, can't he? Got very good stamina. How does he compare to a day? I've got to get myself conversant with this now after I've played the Chelsea save. A day. Oh, there he is. Wesley Day. Let's have a look. Okay, so other than set pieces, the day's very slightly better. Right, that's okay then. I'm kind of wondering whether we should bring, depending whether his fitness is up to speed or not. Oh, we've got Forres as well, haven't we? As if I'm going, not being on for a while, not because of bugs or anything, being busy. Yeah, not too bad, Cameron. There's quite a few people reporting more crashes at the moment, which is not ideal. But yeah, it's not too bad. I've not had a crash now for, I think this is my third live stream without a crash. H-Big wants to come in there. Schaefer can drop in there. And the new DM, Pizarro, I think we're going to stick him in there. And we've got Lemp who can drop in there. I mean, given the fact that Schallenberger has got a transfer range now, I think we just let him run his contract down. So I've got my new DM in here. Krug can play box to box. Ade can back him up. Bauer, Yates, Rubinho as the playmaker. What does he like to do? Second straight. See, he's not as good as a playmaker, is he? See, he's a deep-lying playmaker. Okay, let's make him a deep-lying playmaker, and Rubinho can be second striker, even though we've got two on already. What's the worst that can happen? Right, obviously we've got something weird going on here. I played a bloody game with Chelsea before. What was it, yesterday? And I had this all screwed up. Only realised at half time. Right, Melia, Hooley, Rubinho's dropping into midfield. Let's move him a little bit further forward. Kruger. So we've got the fullbacks dropping in. Should we make them pressing defensive midfielders? I'm quite looking like I'm liking the look of that. I stopped playing. I was no problems at all. Right, okay then. Assassin's Creed going for you, still crashing. No, it's only crashed on me once, Cameron. But given the amount of time, I've been playing that since Christmas. What a game. What a game that is. I mean, it's... I don't know whether I would say it's the best game I've ever played. It's very close to it. But the content in it is off the scale. Okay, having a little bit of a trouble with OBS Studio tonight. That's twice it's disconnected and reconnected again. So, obviously, not ideal, is it really? So that's nothing to do with the game. Right, okay, I think we'll give that a save. I think we'll go into this game and let's see what we can do. How are the graphics, etc. What, on Assassin's Creed? Absolutely amazing. I mean, like I say, with the amount of time, the amount of effort and the number of hours I've put into Assassin's Creed, if it's only crashed once, I mean, I don't think that's bad, to be quite honest. Right, let's go to the game. So what's this now? This has been an hour and 50 minutes, and this is the first game we've played. Watch me get beat now. Technical difficulties. Yeah, Trev, my OBS. That's the second time Thought it was my Wi-Fi playing up. No, it's me. It's all me. And I can't blame the game. It's my OBS. My OBS is disconnected and then connected again. So not ideal, really. No audio. There should be audio. My mic's on. Play on a monitor or a TV. I play on a monitor, Cameron. I've got 3 monitors here set up. So I've got the game on one monitor. That's why I'm looking up. And then I have a monitor here that gives me all of the stats. And then I've got another monitor here that's actually what should be on the screen. Right, okay, let's hope OBS behaves itself. Chucking it down, absolutely chucking it down. Right, so we're unbalanced. And we're doing absolutely nothing in the game. Let's move it up to positive then. Where is it? 4K, 2K, or 1080p? My monitor's 1080p, I think. I think it is. Let's give them a shout. Okay, we've had a couple of shots now, only one on target. Because I have to keep remembering, I think it's always a danger in Football Manager. You start the season off with no expectations at all. Like the board requirement is like mid-table, I think. So we're really expected to be very inconsistent. But then you find yourself up near the top, and then you're busting a gut to win every game. But you have to realise that actually your team's not classed as being that great, really. So... okay, I think we will be disappointed with them. I've been considering getting OLED TV, but I'm not sure if it's worth it, as I heard the screens get burned if you leave them on the static picture too long. My TV's I think my TV's an OLED. I've never had any problems with it. Well, we're not doing very well in this game. Paderborn here have had eight shots, 3 on target, so... yeah. I mean, I do play Football Manager and Assassin's Creed on my TV in the living room. Particularly the Assassin's Creed, I play on that all of the time. When I'm off camera and I have games to play, I play them on the TV. I don't play them on the monitor. Like to sit in relative comfort. Let's give them another demand more. I had a milkshake at McDonald's tonight, but I had a banana one. I normally have vanilla ones, but I had a banana one. It was a bit weak and watery. But I think I've had that with with banana ones before. I don't know whether the banana ones are on a different machine or something. The vanilla ones are always nice and thick and ice creamy. Right, let's have a look what's going on here. Have you had it long? Yeah, I've had it ages. Yeah, I've had it ages. Must look beautiful on the OLED. Yeah, it does. It's like watching a football game. It's like watching a football game. In fact, I've had it. I have a cleaner who comes once a fortnight, and she came in a few weeks ago, and I had it on. And then after a bit, I said something. She said, "Oh, I thought you had like proper football on." But no, it's a game. Right, okay, so Rubinho is tired. Gruger is tired. Dorado. Okay, let's bring Schaefer on. And let's bring Day on. That's what he's there for. Deman. Is it Deman? Yeah, it's Deman. He can come on. Centre back's looking tired. So Sanchez can come on there. And let's bring Gindorf on. But we won't play him as a shadow striker. We'll play him as a attacking mid, I think. Let's do that. How are England doing? I suppose I better ask, hadn't I, really? And do we have any standout performers? Right, come on, Deman. Stick it on somebody's head. Nope. Nope. Stay on side. Are we going to get done at the death here? Well, one Schaefer, lad. Ball over the top. Oh, lovely ball. Lovely running from Melia. Must be. Come on. Facundo Hooley. Nice goal. 8 goals and 1 assist. Very nice indeed. Let's just drop it down to balanced. Not a bad little goal, this. Lovely running by Melia. Lovely running by Melia. That Melia, so is that... Is that Gendorf, Melia? Nice. Hooley's in again. Is it standing that? Can't see the ref. Looks like that just scored 1-0 up. Right. Okay, that'll do very nicely indeed. We got going eventually. So Gindorf, is that? No, I need to research that. Address the team. Delighted. Well, I'm guessing this league season is going to be pretty scrunched up now, given the fact we've had 4 weeks off. On 19th to the 25th, not too bad. That's not too bad. Right. So is Gindorf called, or am I going a bit bonkers here? No, it's Lars Gindorf. Who's Melia? Oh, it's a bloody striker. Of course it is. It's the Irish lad. Oh my God, I'm going bloody bonkers here. He's not been a bad signing him. 9 goals, 6 assists, 7.23. He's doing all right, isn't he? Right, let's give that a save. Player of the week, Mason Melia. Hooley sends Schalke top. Oh, Schalke 04 make it 12 unbeaten. We all know what that means, don't we? Ready to sign Seaman, Hots up. Right, well, we're trying to sell him, aren't we? Well, I've got offers in of 110 now. You know what? I'm going to accept all them because I have a feeling if I don't, he'll turn the contract down for that other one. I played this game before. Okay, so Hooley and Melia, both my strikers in the Bundesliga 2 team of the week. Does that actually leave us top now? Yes, it does. 18 games played, 36 points. Okay, doing rather well. When do we play Werder Bremen and Darmstadt 98? Well, put it this way, we ain't going to see it tonight, are we? Darmstadt 98's down there. Okay, I mean, you can only play each game as it comes, can't you? Let's crack on. I feel like I should be spending this bloody money. It's burning a hole in my pocket. 15 million. What? Now the problem is, if I spend that 15 mil, we're going to go to a zero balance in the bank. But is that my problem? $7.8. Central mid, Leonardo Montano. 19-year-old Mexican. A perfectionist. Very determined. Passing and vision of 16s. But he actually plays in a position that we don't really... Although we could train him to be an attacking mid. He's got a bit of a head start there. Volatile and confrontational as a Mexican. Who knew? Spanish. What was his... Not that. In here. Oh, he's got loads of cons. Doesn't fit into our current tactical system. Competitive streak. Would need to learn language. Only play one position. Must do a better job when it comes to marking. Okay. Central defenders. Nearly matched. Matched. Wing backs on the left. Yeah, I really don't want to go wing backs because I've got Eichberger on the right and Schaefer, and I've got Dorado and Deman on the left. So I don't really want to do those. Goalkeepers. What's going on with Jack Porter anyway? 3.5-star goalkeeper. The problem is he's not going to be able to speak German, is he? Although to be fair, my centre backs, I think one of them is German. Oh, I wish you wouldn't do that. That's really annoying, that. Nearly matched. Matched. Luis Hosa. Have I looked at him before? 1.7 mil. He can play in a lot of positions, can't he? A 4-star ball playing goalkeeper, Tunisian. Can he speak it? Can he speak German, Arabic and French? Could be out of the frying pan into the fire there, couldn't I, really? He's 4. Why is he only worth 350,000? Oh, he's on 82k a week. Gordon Bennett. Can't you tell I've got a bit of money burning hole in my pocket? Yeah, I just made the mistake with I mean, can he speak German? Spanish, Catalan and English. Okay, Schaefer's signed his contract. What's this? Is it a Shuro? 7 million, striker. 11 appearances, 8 goals, 7.15. Can he speak the lingo? He can. He can speak German. So Wolfsburg and Pamplona made offers. FC Mainz, right, okay. He's got a balanced personality though. He's quick. Can finish. 17 for finishing. There's a bidding for him. 6 million. Very composed. Great anticipation. Teamwork's a bit low. What are we on the 23rd? Let's give him a scout and see what comes of that. I've found players like doing that before. Well, they've stalled. That's the problem. If he's underbid, then £2.8 mil for Forres. It's not going a lot of game time at the moment, is he, Forres? 2.6 mil. I'm kind of inclined, you know, to sell him. And maybe put a bid in for that Japanese lad. I'm going to accept that. I don't think we're going to get the scouting in on that before that bid's accepted. Let's give it a save. Okay, I don't see any reason to... oh, we've got to change the bench. Sanchez is injured. Kitamura can come on. So we have got Kitamura as well, who is a Japanese. The problem is his concentration's not great. He's got too many. He's not an all-rounder, is he? Right, I think we'll go into this. Let's just go into this game now. What's happening with my OBS tonight? It very occasionally does that. It's very strange, and it's done it twice tonight. Bit weird. Right, can we have a bit better start to the game, lads? Because that last game was a little bit disappointing early doors. We're doing a bit better. 3 shots, 1 on target. Let's pump it up to positive. England 1-1. It's just a friendly that, right, isn't it? It's just a friendly that tonight. If you have just joined the stream, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And I'm playing it on the PS5. I'm managing Schalke 04 in Bundesliga 2 over in Germany. Obviously trying to get them promoted into the Bundesliga. The board requirement is mid to top half of the table for the end of the season, but we are actually top of the league at the moment, so going rather well. But once again, another quite poor first half. Okay, Gruger, Rubinho. Oh, what a goal. What an absolute goal. Vicente Pizarro, my new signing. My word, did that go in? That was beautiful. He placed that as well, didn't he? He didn't hit that with any venom. Look at that. Ooh, get in. That was beautiful. You know what, mate? If you want to do that a few more times, that'll get an absolute treat with me. Beautiful goal. Oh, very near. Go on. Oh, I thought it was going to hit that then. Oh, Eichberger, that's bloody... Oh, compared to Pizarro then, that was nasty. That was horrible. Mike's not been in tonight, has he? Mike's usually a regular. Okay, half time. Friend, oh, full time, 1-1 full time, right? Okay. Right, okay. I am gonna say pleased. We've got got 5 players on average rated over 7. Vicente Pizarro is on a 7.9, but there is only 1 goal in it. We're going to need players like him though in the Bundesliga, and then we need these younger players to get more experience and get the potential, play to the potential. Because when we get in there, if we get in there, we're going to be meeting some very, very good teams who have got a lot of money to spend. Look at Pizarro there. He's running around in midfield. He's pointing to people. Put it here, put it there, put it here. You know what? For a 2.5-star striker, he's not bad, him, is he, Hooley? 10 goals, 1 assist. That's a nice goal again. Nicely finished. And Rubino with the assist as well. That's nice. That is nice. Just looking at tiredness here. We're getting a little bit tired. Ooh, can Hooley get to that? He can. Oh, unlucky. Oh. Oh, I thought that was... I thought, yeah, that's like real life. Player down on the floor and he puts it out for a throw. I don't think it was that at all. Right, we are going to have to make some changes in a minute because got a bit of tiredness going on. Oh, is that gone in? It's gone in, that, isn't it? Bauer on goal. Right, let's make some changes. Okay, Bauer is tired, so the problem is, what's his face is injured, isn't he? Do we have a centre back on the bench? I don't think we do we? No, because Sanchez is out injured, isn't he? How tall is he? 5'11". Can't play centre back. Dorado can't play centre back. Schaefer can't play centre back. And Schaefer really needs to come on there. Can Lemp play centre back? No, DM only. Okay, let's bring Lemp and a day on then. Cover those positions. So I could bring somebody on for Bauer, but I don't know who to bring on. Simon? No, he can't play there. Okay, Deman is... Oh, he's marking, tackling. Heading. How tall is Kitamura? 5'9". Right, come on. Who have we got that's tall? Who can Mandit shoot? What's he? Oh, he's a left-sided. He's 6'1" though. Viega, 5'11". Maybe I do need another centre back. Who have I got at centre back then? Because we've got Yates playing here now, haven't we? Sanchez is injured. Maybe we do need another centre back. Because I'm struggling there. Right. You're just going to have to battle on, Bauer. I'll have to have a look at this at the end of the game. See whether I need another centre-back or not. The one or two have come up, but... Right, let's make these last two changes. Rubino tired. So we'll bring... Gindorf on there, and we'll bring Viega on Familia and stick him in midfield. But don't forget to do this. Gindorf. Right, okay. Yeah, see, there's two of my centre-backs now are really tired. I might need to look at that centre-back position. That might be where I'm spending my money then. Although that Japanese striker's only 7 mil, isn't he? I can't remember what I've got left now. Can we get a 2-1 out of this? Can we? Dropped out of balanced. Come on. You know it makes sense. 2-1. 5 minutes of time added on. Go on. Yes. 2-1 win. Nice. Okay, we can give them a delighted. Right, we need to have a look at this situation then. I think the next game is about 6 days away as well, so I think we're all right for... Forres is going as well. Confirmed transfer. Right, let me just have a look here now. Next game is 6 days away. That's okay. That's fine. Confirmed transfer. Forres. Yep. Yeah, okay, we'll have that. That's fine. Rubino shines. 6.78. Maybe second striker is his position. Right, let's have a look at... so who have we got centre-back wise then? Are we really struggling for centre-back? So we've got Yates. Sanchez is out injured. We've got Jaeger. Oh, we've got the young kid, haven't we? Brock. Was he not on the bench then? Ah, bloody hell. What's Matriciani? 6'2". He can play centre-back. But he's 30. Can we get a bit of money for him? I think he's on the transfer list already. Let's knock that down to 40k. So what was the score there then? So I've got 9 subs. Bock was just outside there. The problem is if I bring another centre back in, it's going to hamper his development. but he should be on the subs bench. Let's bring him in for Seaman. I mean, are there any what set pieces? What are we doing here? We're doing recruitment. Come on, sort yourself out. Yeah, of course, all of these are Scanlon. He can't play centre back. I am quite interested in that Japanese lad, though. Particularly the fact that he can play. He can speak German. Let's let it search. Let's look for central defenders. 28. Alfie Dorrington at Watford. Ricardo Mendoza. Have we looked at him before? Spanish. Yeah, I don't suppose he can speak German, can he? Hiya George, mate, how are you doing? Yeah, not too bad. It's been a bit of a weird evening tonight because we're in the January transfer window, so that's slowed the whole thing down, and we've had this weird German break from like the middle of December to the middle of January. So there's been a lot of button clicking. I'm looking for players, so it's been a bit of a strange evening. But we played 2 games, believe it or not. 2.5 hours have been on. Played 2 games and won them both. We are top of the league at the moment. (6'3". Only got an 11 for heading, but he's got a great jumping reach. Resolute character. Spanish. So the squad at the moment is we've got Sanchez, 3-star, 26 years old. Can he speak the language yet then? He can. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, Sanchez. I don't suppose he'll be able to speak the language yet. He's not been with us long enough, has he? French, English, Serbian. Brock is... He can speak German, that Bock. He's the future of the... he's the future of the defence, him. And Bauer is German anyway. What's that? What you looking for in the stats when you're getting a centre back? Marking, tackling, heading, jumping reach. But I'd like a bit of composure as well. Positioning. Which, to be fair, he's not great at, but he's only 20. I'm kind of wondering whether, just looking at that, we have got centre-backs, but I don't want to get in this lad's way. I don't want to get in his way. Not him. Forget that. I don't want to get in this lad's way. 5-star potential, 16-year-old. But I am just wondering whether or not this Ricardo... So his resolute character, positioning of 17, marking and tackling. He is only 20 though. 8.4 mil. He's not very quick, is he? And how much did I say we've got? 15.8. Let's just run it on a little bit. See if we get this scout reporting on this Japanese striker who can speak German. If he comes through as a 3-4 star, then we're having him. We need another striker anyway now because Forrest is gone. Oh, here we go. Getting it all tonight. That's my capture card. Oh my God. I think I need some new equipment. 32. Okay, then Kruger, happy to stay at Schalke. Schalke reserves win. Transfer deadline in 1 week. I know, George. So the feed has dipped twice tonight because OBS has disconnected and then connected again, and then my capture card's just gone. The game itself's been fine. It's all the peripheral stuff. See, I don't want him. Oh, actually, though. Oh, Damani is 30 years old. Yeah, that wouldn't be a disaster if he went, to be honest. Can we have this scout report, please? Okay. Right, he's gone. To get my Tipex going when I go offline and Tipex these players out. Let's give it a save. Here's the next game before the transfer window shuts. You usually get a game, don't you? Just about on or about the transfer window. 31st of the 1st. No. Can't see anything. Oh. Right, hang about. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh my word. Oh, it's proper professional, this channel, you know. You don't get this level of professionalism anywhere else. Do you like cream eggs? I quite like. It's weird. You should mention cream eggs. I've been to McDonald's tonight and they're doing a McFlurry, cream egg McFlurry. Right, we should be back to. It's back in the room. Oh, like I say, you don't get this level of professionalism anywhere else. My word. It's a good job I know what I'm doing, isn't it? I think. My God, what's going on? I can't stop eating them, that's all. I must admit, it's a long time since I've had a cream egg. They're a bit sickly, aren't they? I'll tell you what I'm liking at the moment. The big blocks of Tesco milk chocolate. That is proper. And I'm a Galaxy fan. I love Galaxy. But that is really nice and it's a lot cheaper than Galaxy. But yeah, McFlurries. The best McFlurry that they ever did was the Biscoff one. The Biscoff McFlurry was to die for. Why they only had that as a special, I don't know. If they had that on full time, they'd sell loads of them. What? The mini. I had the mini. Oh, right, okay then. You didn't like it, right? Okay. Tesco do a Biscoff cream egg. What? Oh, what? Just a second. We have important information here. We have very important information. Tesco Biscoff cream egg. Right, we're having one of them, or two, or half a dozen. Oh, I like the toffee crisp McFlurry myself. I have to be careful, Craig, with the McFlurries, because a lot of the stuff that they put in the McFlurry, because obviously it's going into ice cream, it gets very cold and my teeth won't handle it. I know it's 73-year-old problems, I know, but oh yeah, we'll be looking for them. Tesco do a Biscoff cream egg. We'll definitely be looking for them. I bought the week before last. They're a bit tiny, to be honest, but they do. You've probably seen them in Tesco. They do a Biscoff ice cream. Well, it's like a wafer, so 2 Biscoff biscuits and then ice cream in the middle. They're very nice, but a bit small. And a bit weird. I mean, you're going to get that, aren't you? So the biscuit is quite soggy as well, which is a bit weird. Do I like Bounty? Do I like Bounty, George? Do I look like a person that likes Bounty? The answer to that is yes, yes, and a bit more yes. And I quite like the dark chocolate Bounties as well. I don't think they're very good for your Bounties, though, are they? Because, okay, there's the chocolate, but I don't think the stuff in the middle, it's called coconut, I know, but I don't think that's very good for you either. So you set it up a treat. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Right, yeah, if you just joined the live stream, you've not joined a loony bin. We are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. It's just the lads in the chat. They're all bonkers. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. We're playing I'm managing Schalke 04 and playing on the PS5. Crunchies, now you're talking my language. Now you are talking my language. Crunchies, I used to eat them all the time. And I tell you the other one as well, I like Mintolas. Now Mintolas are nice, they are very, very good. Like, you can't get me starting talking about chocolate. I love chocolate. Absolute Topics. When I was younger and I had teeth, I could eat Topics. Can't eat them anymore. It's a crying shame. Crying shame. Can we please have this scout report on this young lad, please, and thank you. Schaefer's injured again. Crunchies are beautiful, but Bounties, I have to say. And the other thing as well, I was quite surprised by that. I love Fry's chocolate cream. You used to be able to get a 5 cents, didn't you, that had different flavours inside. I don't know if you can still get them. Used to eat a lot of them when I was younger. But the Fry's chocolate cream in a bar, they're really nice. And they're vegan, I think, or vegetarian. Something like that. It was a bit, not that I'm vegan or vegetarian, but I just found it quite interesting that. Yeah, I bought one of them a few weeks ago. I bought a 3-pack. Very, very nice indeed. It's one of my favourite topics, chocolate. Yeah. I like all kinds of chocolate, me. Kit Kats, I love Kit Kats. Twixies. Twixies are scrummy. I love the orange fries cream. Do they still do that, Stevie? Orange fries cream? Well, I'll have to have a look for that. Although I am quite partial to, like mint creams. I am very partial. That's why I like the Mintolas. I'm doing well tonight as well. I'm remembering the names of all this stuff. I'm usually absolutely rubbish. Oh no, not Eichberger again. So they've injured both my right wingers there. They still do them. I'll have to have a look for them as well then. Although it's definitely not going to trump Biscoff cream eggs. No, I need to look for those. If they've got Biscoff cream eggs in, I'm having them. I'm definitely having them. See, none of this is doing any my heart problems any good at all. Boost. Now, okay, now you've when I said I like all chocolate, I don't really get on with Boost very well. But Boost is no. I'm not no. What's going on here? We're getting an offer on here of nothing. Why is his contract running out or something? Yeah, in 150 days. Right, okay. I don't know why they do this. I mean, does it really matter then? Lock on the move. Ah, right, okay. Are we scouting him? Well, that's interesting. He's unhappy where he is as well. How does he compare to... Padlek or Podlek? It's actually a bit better. Command of the area is better. What do they want for him? 1.8 mil. Cadbury ain't what they used to be. Well, they got took over, didn't they, Cadbury? I mean, I must admit, I mean, I'm a bit of a connoisseur on chocolate. Well, I think I am. I'm a connoisseur on sausages as well. My word, do I like a good sausage. But Cadbury's, yeah, I much prefer Galaxy chocolate. I used to have a vending business years ago. I ran that for 5 years. And it was a franchise called Snack in the Box. And I used to put vending machines in workplaces and stuff. And that started out as Cadbury, but then got took over and it went to Roundtree's, I think it was. Yeah, I do like Galaxy chocolate, proper scrummy. But the Tesco chocolate's very, very nice indeed. Scouting in progress on him. I mean, when's this bloody when are these scout reports coming in? Are we getting them or not? I thought we'd already... Oh, no, I think I did scout him, didn't I? When does the transfer window shut? Where do I find that? Stages. How do I find the... where do I find the rules? Oh, now you're talking, Righton. Now you're talking. Karamak. Ah, that scrummy chocolate, that Karamak. You cannot beat a good Karamak. You can't. I don't know if they haven't stopped doing that as well, Karamak. I don't know whether it's been discontinued. How do I find out the... How do I find out? Where's the rules and regulations? It's too hard to find. anything on the game. It's down in this corner somewhere. Club site responsibilities. It's in click Bundesliga 2 and it should be a title called Rules. Bundesliga 2. Right, let's go into here. Bundesliga 2. Rules. There you go, you see? Easy peasy when you know how. Isn't it, Trev? Navigate the game using Mike's domain. It's alright, we've got Trev here as well. Right, okay. We're looking for... what we're looking for here. Rules. What? Where? What? Super sub. Have I clicked on the right thing there? Rules. Yeah. When it doesn't tell you. Scroll down. I have. It's not there. I mean, it did say a week, didn't it? On the, it did say a week. Let's go. Just go back on this now. Where are we here? Free transfer deadline in 1 week, and that was, when was that? Monday the 27th of Jan. Right, so it looks like the transfer window doesn't shut then till like the 2nd or 3rd. Does it tell you on here? Rumours, recruitment budget, transfer window. 3 days left. Oh, 3rd of February, it's there. 3rd of Feb. All right. Okay. Right. Got there in the end. 3 days left. Okay, Trev. I'm with it. I'm with it. You know, it's all this talk of chocolate. It's affecting my head. I'm getting excited talking about chocolate. I'm getting that excited about chocolate. I've lost my head. I bet I can't find that bloody Japanese striker now. Was he in... where did I find him? I can't remember where I found him now. Was he in on the short list? Or was he in here? He might have been in here, actually. There's no strikers on there. Bugger. Shortlist then. Striker. There he is. Right, so the scouting has been done. Screw Football Manager, let's just start a YouTube channel all about chocolates. You know what? I think I could start a YouTube channel just chatting about all kinds of bloody stuff, and I think it would work. Right, okay, so what are they giving him? Oh! He could generate an extra 1.3 million a year in marketing revenue. Can anyone who could do with being taught how to be an effective aerial predator of the greatest jumping rate competitive streak? Right, okay. We're putting a bid in for him. He is only balanced, though. He's only balanced. But he's already can speak German. He's at a German club. He scored 8 goals. We're putting a bid in for him. Has he got a buyout clause? Think about before we release fee clause of 7 mil. Right, that's fine. We can pay that. 7 mil. You know what's going to happen here? He won't come. I bet any money he won't come. Right, we're going to have to play a game before we do all of that. Okay, Eichberger is injured again. Schaefer is not fully fit. Okay. Goalkeeper, Spaghetti. Sanchez can come on the bench. Nine. That's okay. Right, okay. Zaro, Kruger, Bauer, Yates. Right, I think we're going to get this game played, sort this transfer window out, and then I think we'll call it a night. What time is it? I've lost track of time tonight. 10:30. DL. All this talk. You start talking about chocolate, my head goes completely my head as soon as you start talking about chocolate. Right, okay. All my centre backs are all on average ratings over 7. Is a back 5. George, is it the way to go? I don't know. I mean, I just wanted to do something a bit different, so I did, like a back 5, and I think I said when I came in with it in the first episode, I never have success with a back 5. It's never worked for me. After like 5 games, I've always changed it to a 4-2-3-1 or something, but it seems to be working. Maybe I'm just lucky and I've got the right players in the right positions. Who knows? Okay, let's give that a save. I'm kind of wondering whether we should go in for that keeper, as well. That German keeper. But there is scouting going on him at the moment. Although, how many German keepers? Oh, and he's negotiating. That's twice tonight. He has more interest in joining Palermo. Really? And Hanover 98. Right, we need to... He wants to be a star player. You can have that, mate. Loyalty bonus of 3 million. Oh, look. See what they're doing to me. He wants 75k as well. This is going to cost me. It's going to cost me money, this, isn't it? 2.4 mil. 79. Breaking the bank for you, lad. You better be good. Gold bar biscuits are nice. They are, yeah. Yeah. I can see you've got a bit of a sweet tooth there, Ryan. You're bringing all of the nice chocolate bars in. And just give it to him. It's just money. You're right, Trev. It is just money. I know, Stevie, 75k. But I feel like if we're going to get promoted to the Bundesliga, he's the kind of player. He speaks German as well. 4-star, potential 5-star, leading Bundesliga player. We can't not buy him, can we, really? The only problem is now we have got 3 days before the transfer window shuts. So the chances are we are going to lose him to somebody else. It's players like that we need, though. I like Savouries too. How much wage budget do I have? I don't know, Stevie. I might have just ruined the club. Um, right, okay. We'll have a look in a minute. You're asking too many technical questions, Stevie. Who cares about money? Like Trev says, just just pay it him. You like savouries too, right? And yeah, well, I'm quite partial to a savoury myself. Like a good sausage roll. I tell you what are nice from Tesco, and I'm getting quite a few people on them. The deep base pizzas. I think the Tesco's own deep base pizzas, and the oh, that's not ideal, is it? And the what's it called? Is it called spicy mixed meat or some bloody thing? They're really nice. Speculate to accumulate. Exactly. Good to see you. Overall aspects of the club. Wow. You know me, Stevie. You know me. That's someone else's problem. It's called football manager, not finance manager. you don't want to know how much I'm in debt in the Chelsea save. I mean, I was looking at it yesterday, and I can't really tell you anything about it because it's a bit of a spoiler for the next episode. But yeah, I can't tell you how much I'm in debt. If that team's not successful, I'll be managing Sunderland's women's team next week because, oh my God, I've spent some money with that Chelsea save, honestly. It's weird though, you get a different mentality. You're like, oh, I'm managing Chelsea, it's fine, I can spend what I want. And then you realise that you're like, I mean, God knows how many millions I'm in debt at that club. It's going to take something to wipe all that debt out. Oh, nicely rolled in, my Amelia. Very nice goal indeed. Very nice goal indeed. I like this one. This was really nice. Very cool finish, this, wasn't it? Amelia just rolls it in the back of the net. Beautiful. A rich board helps. Yeah, it does. It does. Although I've had 2 tycoon takeovers in the Chelsea save now, and neither of them have come off. Need a tycoon takeover, yeah, Trevor. No. Well, I've had 2 of them now. The latest one was went on transfer embargo to takeover. I think we actually have we've been taken over, but I don't think they've given us any money. I mean, I'm not that bothered really. The Wigan one, obviously, I got really annoyed about that because we got took over and didn't give me any money at all. Just stuck it in the bank and left it there. But you can't complain with Chelsea, can you? I mean, you know, Moneybags Chelsea have got stacks of money, so it is what it is, isn't it, with Chelsea? If I get fired, I mean, I'm not going to get fired. I'm top at Premier League at the moment. Champions League's a bit iffy. But it is my first season in there, so... right, so while I've been waffling my head off there, we've actually come back there from 1-0 down. So that's quite nice. Who scored? Melia and Bauer. Okay, so that's changed the half-time team talk. Right, Schaefer is... I mean, he wasn't fully fit anyway, was he? Oh, he's injured again. And, of course, Seaman has gone. Some tycoons take all your profits. Well, the Wigan one was really weird. It was Wigan, wasn't it? Yeah, Wigan, because I resigned from Wigan. Because he come in, was he a Mexican or something? And he promised to put, I think it was 50 million into the transfer kitty. He came in, put it in the bank and didn't give me anything, so I resigned. Right, we've got a bit of a problem here now. Can Bok play right back? No. I think Yates can though. Yates can play right back. Right, so we'll do that and we'll bring Bock in there. Let's do that. Oh, it is saying Yates can't play there. Oh, he can't play further forward. Okay. We're winning 2-1. Let's just pull him back then. Right, okay. He's aggressive as well. Don't be aggressive. How old are you, mate? He's only 20. What are you aggressive for? Calm down. Get a bad heart. Take it from somebody who knows. Right, okay, let's... you can't play that. Yeah, I've just changed it, Trev. Just changed it. Right, come on, lads. I don't know why we went 1-0 down. That's a bit weird. But anyway, it is what it is. 8 shots, 4 on target. Should give us a little bit more defensive cover. I mean, I could pull Dorado back as well. We don't need wing-backs bombing on, do we, at 2-1? We're getting a bit of tiredness coming in here now. DM's tired again. Bock, here we go now. Bock. It's only 16, this lad. He's one of them. Oh, no, that's poor. He's one of them players, isn't he, that you just kind of... You'd love to see him progress, and oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Oh, VAR's checking it though. Disallowed. Come on. Right, I'm gonna drop. Am I going to drop back to balanced? Yeah. Was it offside? Saw somebody post on Facebook today. Yeah, he was miles offside, saying that a goal, he lost the game because offside was given and it wasn't offside. Right, let's do a bit of tactics. Right, okay, mate. Other centre back, but we have got Sanchez back now, haven't we? And he's left-footed, so that's nice. That's Dorado now. Dorado, Deman can come in there. How many changes is that? Right, and then both DMs need changing. So we'll bring a day in and Lemk. 5 changes, 64 minutes. We have juggled around a bit though. The defence is looking quite young. Great throw that. Absolutely brilliant. Good job Sanchez is on it. That's a foul, that ref. Go on, hit it, Melia. Oh, he's done it again. Melia. That's 2 goals he scored now where he's rolled the ball in the back of the net. 9 goals, 5 assists. He's been a good signing, Melia. That's it. Play to the whistle. Play to the whistle. He's very calm and casual, isn't he, Melia? My word. Very nice, though. Very nice. It was a nice goal, Rayton, yeah. Very nice goal. If anybody's popped their head in to see what's going on, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing it on the PS5, managing Schalke 04. And this will be the last game of the evening. Got 1 or 2 little transfer dealings to do. And then we'll be back on Monday night at about 7:30. Yeah, 1 or 2 transfer dealings to do after this. Have I got one more sub to make? No, I made them all, didn't I? Beautiful finish. It was, and very, very nice finish, yeah. Very confident, wasn't it? I think he's only young as well, that Melia. Go on, Lamb. And again. It's going in, this one. Just don't let him slide it. I'm going back up to positive again. I've given up going defensive. If you need something positive to happen, go positive. And there we go. Win that ball. Oh, I don't like this. Get it out. No. Gordon Bennett, what are you trying to do to me? Come on, that's it now, ref. Just blow your whistle. That was a close call. Right. We're going to be delighted once again. Right, how long have we got between now and the next match? We're doing all right at the moment. We've got like, we're having like 6 days between games. Oh, we've got that striker, bit looks of it. Right, next game is on the 8th of the 2nd. Oh, that's all right. Right, confirming the transfer. Oh, it's just that. Prenage going out. Okay. Schaefer injured, out for 2 weeks. Right, so basically I have no right back now. No right back. Might be defenders you need. It might be. Apparently it was a vintage display that. Melia shines. How old is he, Melia? 23. Yeah, it's been a good signing him. Win 5 straight. The problem I've got now is I've got no right wing back. Because Eichberger is out and Schaefer both out. I mean, do I quick loan a couple right backs? Do I... what have we got left? Oh, of course, yeah, we will have 18 mil because that striker's not come in yet. We don't know whether he's coming in or not, do we? We're still on the 31st, so... Come on, give me that Japanese striker. I hope on Monday night that you're going to ask to see a note from Mike's mum explaining his absence. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. Right. These people with an active social life. Oh no. Schalke reserves when quiet transfer deadline day. Oh, it's the deadline day today. Right, okay then. So we've got... I spent 7 mil of that, so I've still got 10, 11 mil. I mean, do... Yeah, wrong side. Wrong side. Or do I go into the loan market? Nigerian, we'd lose him in January, wouldn't we? 4.9 mil. Go for a loan. You're not going to get a full transfer done. Do you not think? It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, Trev. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, the problem I've got, I suppose. I mean, you probably are. Well, you are right. I mean, at the end of the day, when Eichberger and Schaefer, the problem is Eichberger and Schaefer both seem quite injury prone. Any decent players, 6 months or less on the contracts? Oh, this is a bit of a pain in the backside, isn't it? What do I do here? See, Yates can play there, but he can only play fullback. And he's on loan. So do I play him there? What have I done here? What am I on? Shortlist. Why am I only getting that many players on the shortlist now? What have I done wrong there? How long are they're out for? They're out for Schaefer is out for 6 days and 2 weeks. I'm getting a little bit worried about them though, because they do seem to be a little bit injury prone. He's in the rehabilitation. About 2 weeks then, roughly. Like, I bought him. So, let's see, where do we find it? It's forms. Where the bloody hell is it? It's not an overview. Career. Stats. Contracts. Players. Promises. The hell is it? There's that. 7% missed. Injury history. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit. 2 days there in 2030. 11 days. Yeah, yeah, it's called curveballs and levels of difficulty. That's what it's called. I mean, do I try and get through it? But I've still got money to spend, so Or do I go and sign a 20-year-old Spanish lad who can play centre-back and right-back, 6'3", resolute, great jumping reach, can head a ball. No, he can't head a ball. 11 for heading. Marking and tackling, 13, 12. Positioning, brilliant. Would be a terrific game. I need to learn a language. I would likely encounter problems adapting to a new country. Fairly susceptible to injuries. It's got a release fee of 16 million. See, I'm going to have to sign somebody for next season anyway, because the young kid Yates is on loan, so he's going back. So I am going to have to sign somebody. He's only 2.7 mil as well. Ball playing centre back. Played 27 games this season, scored a goal and assist, and is on a 7.02. Right-footed, very strong, which I do need really, because I've got at least 2 left-footed centre-backs. How does he compare to the new lad that I brought in? I mean, mentally, he's a better player, isn't he? 2.7 mil. It's worth a gamble as well, isn't it, for that kind of money? Right, I'm going to go in and make an offer for him. Let's see if we can get him. Transfer offer, 2.7 mil. What, 4.1, 3.5. What happened to that bloody goalkeeper as well that we're meant to be scouting? All right, they've said okay for him straight off. Oh, that's right. You were asking about I've got 60k available, but that's not mind you, to be fair, I can shuffle that about because I've still got money to spare there, haven't I? So that's not a problem, that I can shuffle that about. Right, he wants to be an important player. Right, that's fine. I mean, I'm kind of going against what I said here because I don't want anybody to get in that Brock's way, but he is only 16, so he's got a lot of learning to do. Important player, right? Okay, you can have that. What we're doing, 32k, that's all right. Can we drop that down to 5? Some fee percentage, yeah. Suggest terms. Deal. Yeah, I don't really want to let him go. I know I've not played him a lot, but I don't really want to let him go. What happened to that bloody keeper? I mean, it's a bit late now anyway, isn't it? There was a keeper, wasn't there? Was he on the short list? Or was he in the recruitment focus? It was a German keeper, wasn't he? Was he German? Or was it him? French. No, he was German. I wouldn't have looked at him otherwise. It wasn't him, was it? Tunisian. No, it wasn't him. Was it on the short list? Something's happened with me. Am I doing something wrong here? I seem to have lost a load of players out of here. I'm not sure where that German was. Goalkeeper. Yeah, because I put it in here, didn't I? I put German goalkeeper in. That's him at Nuremberg. Would be a terrific signing. 1.1 mil. Can you see now why I don't put transfer windows on the on live stream? "21 appearances, 33 conceded, only 5 clean sheets." I mean, I suppose that could have something to do with... They are 6th, though, so in the Bundesliga. Right, let's forget that. Let's see if we can get this defender in and then call it a day, I think, at that. Because there are going to be problems with wages here if I'm not careful. And we still not signed this Japanese lad. Is he coming? Is he not coming? What's going on here? Ah, we've got the Japanese striker. Nice. 79,000. You better be good, mate. You had better be good. To some of us, though, so it's nice to see it occasionally. The game is probably giving you a bunch of injuries because you're top of the league. Yeah, curveballs and loves league. Yeah, exactly. It's something that when you've played the game a long time, you get to know it, don't you? Interesting. Some of... Yeah, I'm sure it is, Craig. It's just I have to be kind of aware that I mean, for like regular people who come in, it's fine. But if anybody's coming in just like, you know, on the hoof, as it were. Well in, exactly, George. I think he's going to be a good signing, him. I think he's going to be a very, very good signing. And he's Japanese, but can speak German. Who knew? Right, okay, we've got that centre-back as well. Matrician is seeking a mutual... All right, okay. Yep, you can have that. So we've got a Shuro in. 4-star striker coming in. And we've already got 2 strikers who are banging the goals in. 21 million he's worth now. Although, I mean, you can probably disregard that anyway. Carrillo, 3.5-star centre-back. What's he got a value of? 6 million. Right, okay. So I mean, I only brought this Yates in because he was, because I was playing 3 centre backs. I thought, well, I'll bring somebody in and he can be. Right, so he can come straight in there, can't he? And then he can revert to centre back as and when, because as a centre back, well, he actually likes to play as a ball playing centre back, doesn't he? Ball playing centre back, which we could play with. But yeah, Yates is only here on loan. I think that's a good move. I'm happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. Shiro can replace his Japanese counterpart. We need to get him in the team. And with that, Hulit has lost half a star. False 9, channel forward. What does Amelia like to play? Channel forward or centre forward? Right forward. I mean, it might. Although they are scoring goals, I'll leave them as they are. Right, I'm quite happy with that. Bit of transfer business done there. 1 or 2 new players in. And what am I doing here? Recruitment. Okay, so we need to just move a little bit of money over now then, don't we? What was it? 61. That goes up to 8, doesn't it? Round about 8. 808. Okay, so 3.34 million available in the transfer budget and 12k in the wage budget. That balance is quite nice. How are we doing now in the finances? 2 million in the bank. Slightly better than Chelsea. Well, when I say slightly. Right, okay, I think that will do us. Let's give that a save before anything else crashes. Craig, do I have to give them squad numbers? No, it's not. It's not a thing in the console version, Craig. It's not a thing in the console version. Okay, let's have a quick look at the league then before we. Okay, so as per usual with Football Manager, they always have a team breathing down your neck, don't they? Yeah, thanks for that, George. Thanks very much for coming in, mate. Right, okay, well, we've got a 2-point lead there. And top 2 go up. So, and we've got a 5-point lead over 3rd place. And we've won our last 5 games. Very nice. And we brought some better players in as well, which should see us, should stand us in good stead for the running. Okay, quite happy with that. Quite happy. Quite excited by that new Japanese striker. He looks the business, doesn't he? And's already been playing in the Bundesliga too as well. Okay, thanks, Craig. Thanks very much for coming in. Okay, I am going to call it there, I think. 3.5 hours. I think that breaks some kind of a record. Don't think I've ever been on that long before. So what we are now? Friday, aren't we? So Monday night might be a bit later because I think my grandsons have got a friendly on between 6 and 7 on Monday night. And more than likely I will be filming it, so I'll have a bit of gear to pack down. Might be about 8 o'clock bit time I come on Monday, but I will be on Monday night, and we'll carry on and see if these new players do the job. George, yeah, Monday night, George. Thanks very much, Wrighton. Thanks very much. Thanks, Stevie. Yeah, Monday night, George. But it might, like I say, it might be a little bit later. It might be getting on for 8 o'clock when I come on Monday. Right, okay. Thanks to everybody who's come in, and if you've been sat in the live stream and just not commenting, that's absolutely fine. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's been a little bit technical tonight because we've done a few transfers there, but like one or two said, sometimes it's interesting to see how other people do things. I'm not saying the way I do it is the right way, but it's just the way that I do it. So it is interesting sometimes to see how other people do stuff. So Monday night, it probably will be about 8 o'clock bit time I get on, but we will carry on with this Schalke 04 and one or two new players to bed in as well. Okay, thanks very much to everybody, and I am going to call it there. Thank you.